You are listening to High School Foul, where sports is the plane, comedy is the pilot, and the sweet Chiba is our jet fuel. Please sit back and enjoy the ride.
That was named his first white girlfriend.
Egregious.
Her name was Egregious.
It's an androgynous name.
Jared would fuck a girl named Egregious, by the way. Yeah. And that is not a joke.
I was.
Jared has no problem. He's fucked a girl who's actually egregious.
It's Slavic.
Hey, let me tell you, I gotta say something real quick. The most egregious thing Jared ever done was have sex with a girl for like 4 years who had cats that he was allergic to. That's next level fucking yourself.
He was coming in 2 areas on his nose.
Yo, he was allergic to the pussy that he was fucking.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. It was.
It was nothing, nigga. That's egregious. That is really egregious.
I did it for sexual reasons because the allergies were like its own form of autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's honestly
Don't say Rob.
Don't say Rob. It fluctuates. So before they got famous, I knew Kim from like some circles because they also went to shitty ass Crossroads High. No, before the video, I would have been Kim.
You were a Kim fan before the video?
I was a Kim fan for the video. She used to hang around a lot of brothers, athletes. You know, they were trying to be famous before that. So I knew who Kim Kardashian was. So I was Kim, and it was Kim after the video and on Playboy magazine. Then it kind of switched to what's the oldest, Courtney. I was like, you know what? She's really nice. And then it switched to Chloe once they came out with that stupid ass show. Because I was like, she's the only one that's kind of grounded with the head to them shoulders. And then I was like, but it was like later on in the show. When the show first started, she looked too much like O.J. Simpson.
Jeez.
O.J.
Why did she look like O.J.?
I wonder why. She had that head size like him. So anyway.
She basically got the fullback head.
No.
Then it became like Chloe.
She looked kind of like Frank O'Hara.
And now I say it's back to Courtney. Kim looks a little too fake.
Plastic now. She looks
plastic. It's back to Courtney.
How would you rate them on like a tiered scale?
On the bright scale?
Yeah, on the bright scale.
Yeah.
I'm not using that shitty ass bright scale. On a tier scale, they're all like around sevens and sixes. You know, my scale is much different, Paul. I'm gonna go into that. I can't go into that on air, but they're around 7 or 6.
We'll fix it on post.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about real Kardashians, not those Jenner girls.
Which ones?
They don't count.
Khloe, Kylie, and whatever the one that keep cheating on Ben Simmons. Speaking of that, we should go to quick hitters then.
All right, yeah, let's do that. All right, quick hitters. We're getting into quick hitters. Quick hitters is our popcorn segment, Paul. So it's just quick one-liner takes or short takes, and we just jump around, take multiple takes if you would like, if you have multiple things that pop in your mind.
I have international news. It's cool. I got this.
Oh, shit. Let's do this.
Quick hitters.
All right, quick hitters. Aaron, what's our first quick hitter?
First quick hitter. I just moved it around. I'm gonna go Ben Simmons. It's been reported that Ben Simmons' lack of great games during these playoffs has been because he has found out his girlfriend Kylie Jenner has been cheating, or Khloe Jenner, whichever fucking Jenner it is.
Kendall.
They all look the same.
Kendall Jenner has been cheating on him.
Wait.
With her
Is it Kendall or is it Jordan Jenner?
It's Kendall.
Yeah.
What about Bruce?
No more Bruce.
It's not Caitlyn, not Bruce.
Wait,
Wait. You sure it's not Tabitha Jenner?
no, it is Kendall Jenner.
Shout out to Kendall Jenner.
Sponsorship.
Shout out to Kendall Jenner. Holla at your boy.
Slide into those DMs.
Sliding into her DMs, Jared. That's what to do. Derek Fisher taught me that.
Shout out to Ben Simmons. Bruh, you need to get your shit together. And stop it.
Ben Simmons, this is all your fault. It's supposed to be the role reversal. You're the NBA player. You're supposed to get caught during playoffs cheating on her. And then that's what's supposed to hurt your game because your home life is all fucked up and you worry about how much money you're going to lose.
Shout out to Kendall Jenner. I'm what you would call light skinned and can talk with an accent.
He must be Australian Now I know he's Australian. He's acting like this.
Am I light skinned?
You are light skinned, Paul.
You
Thank
are.
you.
And you have a real accent, unlike Jared's.
Hey,
If you wasn't engaged, you'd be in the Kendall Jenner market.
I'm exotic.
you be careful, Paul. You just high yellow enough.
But you might still be in the Kendall Jenner market. Kendall Jenner, I give you enough credit for I want to give you credit for at least looking the most natural in your family. And then second being Caitlyn Jenner.
Hey, shout out to Ben Simmons. Your basketball career is following the same trajectory of your relationships. Unfulfilling, unsatisfied, and a general disappointment.
I wish he would listen to this just to hear you say this.
Shout out to Ben Simmons sponsorship.
I would love to see you say this to his face.
I might say this to his face.
Tweet him. Hang on, no, tweet him.
Shout out to Ben Simmons. Come, let me say this to your face.
We'll get the step still.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Get the steps so strict.
Hey, shout out to Step Stools sponsorship. Shout out to Ben Simmons. You know about the Billy Bob Thornton curse, but you don't know about the Kardashian curse.
He is from Australia. He's used to a lot of shit that like birds that could kill you and shit. So he's like, man, this shit, I can handle a Kardashian. What are you talking about, cassowary? I'm worried about cassowaries in Australia. I can handle a Kardashian. Give me a Foster's, please. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's not, hey, dude.
Oh, you know how to play knifey spoony?
Shout out to Beignet Dundee sponsorship.
Beignet Dundee.
Lifting drinks from the Kingfish.
Dude. Hey, shout out to Kingfish sponsorship.
Shout out to Kingfish. Can you get someone to stand guard? You don't need no one checking IDs when they come in. Just get someone, instead of having a person checking ID in front of the Kingfish, can you put his chair inside so he could watch the popcorn machine to keep people from using their real hands? Their hands to grab popcorn and eat it? Including Beignet Dundee.
Beignet Dundee. And whoever drunk fake Eminem was, or, fake B Rabbit, that was C Rabbit.
Not so Slim Shady.
That was
unslim.
That was a
Shady.
drunk G Yeezy.
that was Chubby Slim.
That was G Yeezy, not G Yeezy. That was G Yeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a drunk Berkeley High graduate.
Hey, shout out to Ben Simmons. Don't go to the Kingfish unless you want to get your own handful of popcorn.
Bring your own popcorn.
Bring your own popcorn.
Kristaps Prozingis, the newly acquired center for the Dallas Mavericks, former #1 pick, gets in a fight in a bar in Latvia, comes outside. The video shows him with the bloody head pushing away his girlfriend, trying to just yelling and screaming, but obviously he got tapped up.
Shout out to Kristaps Porzingis. I really appreciate the fact that you had multiple ladies checking on you. Sponsorship.
It's tough when you're that tall, man.
When you're that tall, Kristaps Porzingis, just hang out in America, man. You can't go back to Latvia, out of all places. I mean, isn't Dr. Doom from there?
The first time I heard of Latvia is when the Warriors drafted some 6'11" center from Latvia.
Whenever you mention Latvia, everyone say, isn't that part of Lithuania? Isn't that the capital of Lithuania?
Hey, shout out to Andres Biedrins, Latvian-born
He's
basketball
another
star.
Latvian-born. I thought he was
Venezuela?
Lithuanian.
No, he's
Lithuanian, wasn't
Latvian, bro.
But you know what, Kristaps Porzingis, I give you credit. You might be out there trying to get married. Yeah, get you a good wife from out in Latvia. Don't marry one.
Good,
of these,
humble woman.
Don't marry one of these American women, because next thing you know, you got someone like Lala Anthony claiming that Carmelo will return to the NBA, guarantee it. She don't care about him going to the NBA. She just want to make sure that money coming in for her alimony check. Marry you a nice Latvian woman. Stop fighting people in the bars.
Biedrins make basket.
I want to see Jarrett point to Latvia.
He needs. That's what
Jared,
he
do you
needs
know
to
where
worry about.
Latvia is on the map? That's a great question.
Yeah, it's
That's
in,
a great quick
it's in
hit.
northeastern Europe.
What
That's
countries?
a
What
lot.
countries
That's a
are?
big
What countries are connected to it? I know.
It's near. It's
Right,
near
I didn't
Norway.
say so.
It's near
Norway is surrounded by water, Jared.
Lithuania, Serbia,
Serbia isn't close to Latvia.
Saint Kitts and Nevis, Kosovo.
No. Not like
That's the Slavic countries. That's more south, Jared.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hang on. There's 4 countries that surround it.
All right, can I take a guess at it,
Georgia.
No, Georgia is Russia.
We have Lithuania.
We have Lithuania, Estonia.
Estonia.
Yes,
I forgot about Estonia.
Estonia,
I love
Russia.
Yes.
And then Jared, I'm gonna leave you to name the last one.
One more.
I know it.
There's one more.
Wait, Estonia, Lithuania,
Russia.
and
One more.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, no, you're a bit off.
Oh, my bad.
Should I go?
Did I say Jordan or Georgia?
I think I know. No.
No, that's too. It's too far away.
Poland.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's similar to Poland, though.
Oh.
It's one of those countries you don't really think about that often.
Oh, it's small.
It's small enough, yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Texas.
It begins with a B.
Bermuda.
Belarus.
Yes.
Oh, Belarus. Kristaps Porzingis, you need to trade Latvia for the United States and hang out with a bunch more niggas, and they'll get you in a spot where you ain't got to worry about getting jumped like that.
Get some thoughts.
Unless you hanging out with Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis will help make sure those people get taken care of, though.
As long as you're on your knees.
Even when he wearing a white suit.
1 knee is for the team, 2 knees is for Jesus.
Ayesha Curry came out this week and said she feels like she's not getting enough attention. Like, guys don't hit on her. She don't show enough attention on her social media.
Shout out to Ayesha Curry. I need you just to not do things that's going to create turmoil in Steph Curry's personal life right now, because he needs to have as much energy and time and focus on basketball, because it's not going to be easy going forward.
Steph Curry agreed with her.
You know what? That's good. Shout out Steph Curry. Sponsorship.
Thank you, Steph Curry. You just opened up the floodgates. I will be DMing and doing all kind of shit that probably is going to get me blocked.
What's her Snapchat?
Ayesha Curry, I understand what's going on and what you're feeling, and it's natural. I think we all want to feel validated, but Ayesha Curry, I need you to also realize that you are a public figure, and because of your public figure status, you're starting to play out some of your own personal issues and personal relationship
I'm trying to publicly
things.
see that figure of hers. You're going to get enough attention. You're going to get enough attention. Me, Wesley Pipes, and Derek Fisher going to be in those DMs tonight.
Wesley Pipes.
Guaranteed Derek Fisher already there.
Ayesha Curry, I need you just to sit tight and be merry, be happy.
Nah, she want attention. She got attention now. You woke a sleeping giant.
She was asking for it. How do you get her attention, though, when you do DM her?
And what's she gonna do? She just wants you to DM her?
And
Nah. If I'm DMing, it's like what your boy Wesley Pipes said.
I tell the girl, if I lick your ass, you know my dick going in it, so whatever my tongue touch, my dick going too.
Poet.
Shout out to Steph Curry.
He found his game.
Handle your business.
Shout out to Steph Curry. Man, have a talk. I understand. Stand by your woman. That's a great thing, and that's good that you're doing it. But you don't understand. There's a lot of brothers out there that don't mind sloppy seconds or thirds.
Or 18ths.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. Go to the right website. You'll see.
Honestly, though, I feel like they're going to work it out. But it's one of those things where, for me, you're working it out as public figures. So everything that you're saying is like stuff that you might not want to talk about normally. But because you're public figures, now your world's changed to where you want to talk about this in public.
It's free therapy.
It's free therapy. Well, I guess maybe
Maybe it is.
you want to call it free therapy, or you call it,
Maybe they get some helpful, insightful DMs in between the dick pics.
free judgment. Yeah, dick pics left and right. All right.
A few gems in there, like a needle.
Shout out to Ayesha Curry. Holla at AG3. He's still patiently waiting, but he started to get impatient.
I'm just sitting over here shaking my head up and down. Just to let people know.
At least send him a cookbook.
Yeah, send me a cookbook, something. Make sure you got the hardback though. That's all I'm dealing with is hardback.
Straight off the bat.
Yeah, Ayesha Curry. I mean, you could try. You know what? Nah, I wouldn't even want you to try. Just keep looking pretty. Do your thing. I'll be on them DMs right behind Derek Fisher.
Just you wait.
And trying to beat Wesley Pipes.
What's your DM strategy? Is it quality or quantity?
You know, I go quality.
What's your
Quality and humor. Like, I don't send no dick pics.
Or if you do, you dress it up a little bit.
Yeah, dress it up a little bit. Like, put a tuxedo on it or something.
A little monocle.
Yeah, a little monocle,
Like
tuxedo.
Monopoly man.
Do any of y'all know what a
the BBC in.
You know, try to catch me full of water.
Why do I smell baby oil?
Come on, man. Why is Tyrese saying that? The Euro Cup and the UEFA, the Champions League, it's basically all Premier League teams made all the finals. So that's why I said sun never set on the British Empire.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I hated that. I hate that quote, but that's why I wrote there. And so fuck that quote. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, man. Manchester City.
City won the title.
Yeah.
Man, okay. How about that? Liverpool finished with the third highest points. They scored 93 points. Was it 95?
I think it was, yeah.
95 points, the third highest in Premier League history, and didn't win the title. Man City won the title by scoring the second highest of all time. Wish they scored 100 last year.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I'm a Man City fan, so of course I'm happy about this.
Yeah. Why Man City?
Okay, so when I was looking for a team, a European...
You were shopping around.
I was shopping around. I took like a year. I took like 2 seasons. And Liverpool was about to be it. I came in right after they just lost winning the title because Steven Gerrard slipped that year. And so, but they scored all those goals. I was super juiced. They set the goal scoring record since broken by Man City last year. I was like, dude, this might be my team, right? They had players I liked. They had Sterling, Sturridge, Suarez. But then they traded Suarez,
they had a
right?
bunch of brothers on Liverpool back in the day.
Hungry hippo.
And then they traded Suarez. I mean, they sold him to Barcelona. I was like, fuck, man, I like Suarez. Why they trade him? Why they sell him? And then they signed Mario Balotelli. So I was like, oh, they had another brother. Maybe this would be the team. Man, that team was so shitty that year. They didn't win nothing. They looked awful. I tried to watch every Liverpool game. Tried to play them in FIFA. I lost every time I was them. And then Jarrett just took him over. Now it's the only team he'll be in FIFA because they have the most brothers. So he'll take out the better players to make sure all the black players are in the game.
I had to do my thing. I had to run my thing. Dude, FIFA is racist.
And then he'll start yelling that FIFA was racist.
FIFA is racist.
Because it made all the black players stupid, he said.
They would do stupid shit that no other player would do.
You know, you can control them, right?
No, yeah, there's limited control when it comes to the black players in that game. I'm just gonna put that out there. Shout out to FIFA.
You guys are too
rectify your racist programming.
They made the black players stupid. Why would he challenge the ball right there? Why did he drop back? He challenged up the head.
Hey,
he's on the back.
Hey, bro. Hey, Paul. I did have a
He was putting in worse players. That's the reason. They had like no.
I was
just to make sure he had an all-black team.
Some players were better though, but they didn't have the same chemistry.
So that's why I jumped on Man City. I was looking for a team, and then I was like, this shit ain't gonna work. And then Man City, I started watching them, and then so I also had a German team, and so I was trying to figure out my German team at the time. After I chose Man City as my premier team, and I was thinking about Wolfsburg because I saw him play a couple of games, and I like Kevin De Bruyne, and I was like, dude, I really like this dude. And then he ended up getting sold to Man City. And then I ended up falling in love with like Leroy Sané when he was with Schalke. And I was like, oh, this is my German team now. I bought myself a Schalke jersey, watched all the games. And then he got sold to Man City. So I was like, everything just worked out. Everything just worked out. Jarrett looked high as hell.
No, man, I'm chilling. I'm just going to say, shout out to FIFA sponsorship. Also, shout out to FIFA. I need y'all to rectify the fact that Mario Balotelli was completely inept in that rendition of FIFA. And may I also add that I'm a big fan of
FIFA.
No, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm too tired. Never mind. Did y'all see the end of the 76ers Toronto game? It was a closely contested affair. Kawhi Leonard shot a game-winning shot as time expired. And at the end of the game, you could see Joel Embiid crying and emotional while trying to be consoled by Marc Gasol. Trying to be Marc Gasol. Anyways, how do you feel about Joel Embiid? How does that make you feel when you see a player crying after losing in the semifinals?
You don't think he should have cried?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Because he's a man, is that it? Are you afraid to show your emotions?
I'm a man.
So that's his career. That's his job, is to make sure that he gets there, he wins, his team wins, and they didn't. He wakes up, goes to work at 9 every day, gets home at 5, playing basketball, trying to win this.
Man, Paul, this is NBA basketball. They going to work at 2:00 every day, and they practice for less than 2 hours, and they play a game. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, there's a link dump coming for this episode.
All right, so I agree with Aaron. It's basketball. They don't work that hard. Joel Embiid might work hard.
No, he don't.
But shout out to Joel
You don't
Embiid.
think it's hard to be a basketball player?
Nah, you birthed into it.
But some players work hard to make themselves the best.
Shout out to Joel Embiid. That's why Jordan was tight. Better than LeBron. Shout out to Joel Embiid sponsorship. Wow. Shout out to Joel Embiid. I appreciate you being that involved and that invested to where you were crying, even though the whole rest of the season you was trolling people for being too emotional.
He was.
Shout out to Emotions sponsorship.
It's okay not to be okay.
Cutty Corner shoutouts. Cutty Corner shoutouts. Let's get to it.
It's time.
We're burning now. God, if you let it in, hell. So cold and bleeding now. I'm in with it, man. Gonna let you down. He had sex with my mama. We're broken people now. I just said I need a Becky
All right. Cutty Corner shoutouts. Cutty Corner shoutouts. Aaron, what is your Cutty Corner shout
My
out?
Cutty Corner shout out this week goes to Barnes and Noble. Now, I understand you got books, you got chairs, you got benches. Sometimes you even got a Starbucks or fake ass Starbucks in there that it's a cafe, a Barnes and Noble cafe that sells Starbucks products, so you're not allowed to take a Starbucks gift certificate. I understand all that. I understand what you got going on. But I understand you have a lot of books and you're like a library. You seem like a library, right? But you don't have to let homeless treat the bathrooms like library. When I go into a place of business, especially if it's in a nice area, I expect to be able to go in the bathroom and use it and not be disgusted. But every Barnes & Noble I go into, whether it's at Bay Street where there's no homeless at, it smells and looks like it's just a homeless camp in the bathroom. Guess what? El Cerrito, Barnes & Noble, went to go buy a book on Friday. Had to use the bathroom. Go in there. Next thing you know, I'm trying to, finagle my way to get a paper towel from the one that's already out so I could turn on the water to wash my hands. And open the door. Don't want to touch anything in the bathroom, Paul. Scared to flush the toilet. Barnes & Noble, you are in a public library. Homeless people are using you to shower, shave, and sleep. Ooh. Clean the bathrooms.
Got a pair of hose in there.
Something.
Hose those walls down.
What's up, Paul? What's your Cutty Corner?
I know he just did a Cutty Corner shot.
Yeah, I tried to stream the rugby game yesterday morning at 8 a.m. America time. It was stupid. Nowhere was streaming it illegally. I didn't have my rugby pass for NBC. They made it difficult as hell for me to get through. Oh, heartbreaking. Didn't get to watch the game.
You missed the whole thing.
Missed the whole thing. I saw one score, and that was it. And it was after 5 minutes of buffering.
Wow.
Man.
5 minutes.
Oh, dude, it was heartbreaking.
I'm sorry.
It looked like Tamagotchis playing up there. It was so bad.
Damn. You was playing some Tecmo Bowl?
Yeah, man. I just want someone to pipe that HD straight in from RTE Sports. That'd be nice.
You went through Reddit, you said?
Yeah, I went through Reddit. Couldn't find it.
Do you feel like they're discriminating against your peoples by not having more platforms for us to pirate?
Yes.
I agree.
What you said.
Solidarity, my brother.
You've gone through this too, I feel.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us more?
I was trying to look up Mandingo Parties 18, and it was not findable. I was like,
do I have to have watched 1 through 17?
Yeah. That and Pantyhose 11. It's like, that's a classic. Anyways.
Cult following.
Oh, so that sucks, man. So you missed the whole game and your team lost.
Missed the whole game. Team lost. Had the score spoiled to me, so I didn't even get to watch the.
Was it at least close? Was it like?
It was close for the first half, and then the other team just played better. And because I wasn't watching, my team needed me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like personally responsible.
My Cutty Corner shout out. What is my Cutty Corner shout out? My Cutty Corner shout out goes to Danny Baker. Aaron, you sent this article. Danny Baker, he's a radio host in the UK, and he tweeted out on Twitter an image of the royal couple having the royal baby, and it's basically these two white people walking with a little monkey. And yeah, that was kind of fucked up. I was like, come on, man. Like, I understand that you're trying to be funny, but like, that's not even like really like being funny. I don't know where that sense of humor comes in from. You know what I'm saying? We have very clean, ethically sensitive sense of humor here on this show, and we don't have a radio show to be fired from. But I wish we did, so that we could make that money that Danny Baker was probably unlawfully making, that piece of shit. Anyways, unnecessary, Danny Baker. Unnecessary. If you want to be funny, you could have thought of something else other than Winston Churchill walking with a monkey. That's fucked up, dude. That was fucked up.
I just saw the photo.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I'm like, are you a comedian? Like, where's the funny in this? Did you superimpose their faces on it or something? Like where? I don't understand where the funny is in that. That's just being just like kind of a dick and a racist and a bigot. If you're a bigot or you're just trying to play on some racist tropes and laugh about it or whatever, then whatever. But like, that's not even funny. Because Meghan Markle is not black. My second Cutty Corner shout out goes out to Death.
Wait, how do you get two? I'm trying to figure this out. How do you get two? We all do one Cutty Corner shout out.
You know, it just. I don't do it every time.
How do you get the soundboard?
You do it every time.
I don't do it every time. It just when it comes to me, I feel compelled.
It comes to you.
When it comes to me, my second Cutty Corner shout out goes out to Death. This past weekend, a legend in my sports world passed away. One Mr. Harold Letterman passed away. He was the unofficial judge on all the HBO boxing matches. And he was the dude who came in and just made you feel like excited about what was going on, even if it was a blowout, even if it's like 8 rounds to 2, like, you know, it wasn't even close. He's like, I got it. He's like, I got it. 7 rounds to 2, 3 and it's gonna be great. Let's see what happens next. Like, that's just me. Let's see what happens next. I was always thinking about that. Like, what if, like, if he was a cash register, if you worked the cash register at your local grocery store, you'd be so much more excited about your groceries when you were paying for them. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got here 32 items, $417. What are you gonna pay with? You're like, oh shit, I'm gonna pay with my credit card because I ain't got that much cash in my account. But anyways, shout out to Harold Letterman. You were a great addition to the HBO boxing programs, and you will be missed. Excuse me. And my Cutty Corner shout out goes out to Death for taking them. But I guess we all got to die, right?
All men must die. Valar Morghulis.
Hey, Aaron, what did OJ say?
Well, he originally said, when they say, I'm dedicated to catch the killer, to catch Nicole's killer. I'm dedicated. And they said, what about Ron Goldman? And people die every day.
He didn't care. He's like, fuck that fool.
What's his call? People die.
Man, people die every day. I don't know what to tell you about that fool.
Harold used to also be a judge before he became on HBO.
Yeah. Harold Letterman.
That's why he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, he was, dude. He made he made the matches like when they call him in. He would just like build up the energy, the way he talked and the cadence he talked in.
For like 10 seconds, he'll build up the energy. 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah,
talking.
I want everybody to just do an exercise at home that's listening to us. All 14 of our listeners. I want you to do an exercise real quick. It might only be 11 listeners, but still, anyways.
Because we're all here.
Yeah, because we're all here.
But 3 of us are.
Because 3 of us are here. All 11 listeners, other than the 3 that are here. I need you guys just close your eyes and think of Harold Letterman, and think what other job could Harold Letterman do that would make whatever your interaction is with that person in that professional capacity more interesting. So I feel like grocery store attendant, if he was the one who was doing your taxes, I was like, hey man, like how much I gotta pay at the end of it, or how much am I getting back? Either way, I'm gonna be like upbeat about it. You know what I'm saying? Or what if he's like your doctor and he's breaking all the bad news? Or what?
How would he break the bad news? Give me an impression there.
He's like, you got a cyst on your spine. There's something wrong with your eyes, and you can't, and your nose ain't working either. But that's just me. What do you want to do about it? Yeah, he'd let you know. So I
was that
appreciate
good news or bad news?
That was bad news.
Oh.
Yeah, there's always.
Does he change it for the good news?
No, the good news is just as good as the bad news. That's the whole point. Like Harold Leonard made somebody getting their ass whipped seem exciting. Like I was like, oh, this match is not even close. It's like 1 round left, and he comes in and tells you it's 10 rounds to 1. He needs a knockout, but you're still excited. That guy might get a knockout. He might get a knockout.
But he's barely standing.
Yeah, he's very well. He's just getting peppered. But anyways, shout out to Death sponsorship and Harold Letterman, R.I.P. We want you to go say what's up to our friend Hutch Jones. Who? Hutch Jones.
Meet him over there at St. Peter.
Meet him over there.
Good word for
yep. Hutch L.D. Jones.
LD.
Check out his Wikipedia page. Aaron's gonna go work on that. Anyways, aside from that, well, I think that's our show. Any final words? Any parting words, Aaron? You want to say for the end of our show?
Hope you guys wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. Wish everybody's mother in this room, everyone that got to see their mother, that didn't get to see, that live far, or if your mothers are no longer with us in this earth, still wish you and them a happy Mother's Day. Also like to give a special Mother's Day shout out to the pharmaceutical company that created the birth control pill that got pulled off the market that my mom was on when I was conceived. I'm sure it's me and a couple others that like to thank you too for your shit not working. I'm here now.
Some Skittles.
Yes. Whatever it was, I don't know the company, but the shit didn't work and I thank God for it.
I can't follow that.
You don't have anything you want to say? Final parting words? Big P? Big Papa Paul?
Follow me on Twitch. Insert in post.
Paul Flaherty.
Don't use my real name. I'm trying to get a career out of this.
Oh yeah. P Diddy.
Puff Diddy.
Puff Flaherty.
Well, then.
Was that? All right. Thank you for listening to our show. We hope you have a blessed and lovely and enjoyable week. Until next time, please listen in, and we hope you keep giggling, laughing, or whatever it is you do when you listen to our show that keeps you coming back. Have a good day and a good evening, and I hope Targaryens lose.
Mary Starborn, give me a call.
We're going to leave you with this.
Please, I think it's time for a poem. Doom comes like a vacuum, because death sucks and smells like a raccoon or a baboon. Death kills us like crack killed Pookie, like Schwarzenegger killed Dookie. Chewbacca was a Wookiee. Revolution.
Boo! Hey, Erykah Badu, that was real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
There was a meme on Twitter with
it was a picture of Derek Fisher.
No.
When she made that comment, Derek Fisher was sitting there smiling. I told you Derek Fisher already probably been in them DMs. Dude, he's a hero of mine, just to let you know. Not just for being a former Laker, but just how he's lived his life off the court.
You aspire to be like him?
I aspire to. No, not really. Not 100% like him. I mean, that ain't a hard inspiration.
What parts do you aspire to be like?
You know, I just want to have that much confidence in myself to be able to inspire other people, to be able to make those great speeches. Like, man, when he coaching a team and they about to go and play another team, they just like you. You know, they put their pants leg on, they put their basketball shorts on one leg at a time too. That was his inspiration speeches. To be able to keep a job and not know what you're doing, that's the inspiration speeches.
That's inspiring, yeah.
Oh yeah. Somebody said Ayesha Curry looked like Hines Ward.
Yeah, that was hilarious. You did say that. That was when she said that. It was like, because you look like Hines Ward. That was hilarious. That's sad. Man.
That was messed up.
I don't think you look like Hines Ward, Ayesha Curry.
Shout out to Hines Ward sponsorship. Hey Aaron, would you fuck Hines Ward?
Nah.
He's a hesitation. You look kind of like Ayesha Curry. I might.
Well, you know, the hesitation didn't come off that. You know, I'm not super I'm not like other foods, like foods we work with that's super juiced on Ayesha Curry. I ain't one of those people, but she's a good looking woman.
Cook?
She supposedly she could cook.
I mean,
she ain't cooking good enough for me. She ain't from the South. My mom came from Alabama, Paul. That's some real cooking. I'm used to having fish and grits for breakfast and shit like that. My dad ain't picked that. My dad don't know how to turn on a fucking stove.